So if you have back pain of any sorts, you're probably not alone. Most people, there's so many people that suffer from chronic low back pain and even your mid back and upper back. We're gonna tell you today exactly why that is super common. So Jake's sitting down right now. So this is where most of us work from. Most of us work at a desk. We drive around a lot. Our jobs just aren't super active. And again, if you haven't watched our other posture video, even if you do stand up, you probably have poor posture, so go check that out. But what's happening here is Jake's sitting down, he's relaxed. He doesn't have super great posture, which, you know, we don't want to think about that all day long. But what's happening is he is literally sitting on the muscles that support his low back. He's sitting on his butt and his hamstrings. So from right here, already, all day long, our muscles are going to atrophy and go away. So these glutes and hamstring muscles are the muscles on the back side of our body that really pull these hips downward. So what you'll probably find is your hips are pointed forward, the front of them are pointed down, and you can see this curve in my back right here. So whenever I walk or I take a step or I bend over, I have all this tension in this little pressure point right here. So now obviously sitting all the time is what is going to be the issue. So Jake, go ahead and go into good posture for me. So right here, this is pretty much how we want to be sitting up all day, right? We know that we want to be sitting up nice and tall and strong, but that doesn't change the fact, how are your glutes and hamstrings now? Nice and relaxed? Have a lot of tension on them? No. So they're not getting any tension at all. So the problem is just from this position, is we are not strengthening our muscles. They're getting weaker and weaker all day long. So that's where resistance training and the proper movements, you know, your hip thrusts, your barbell squats, your lunges, hamstring curls, anything that's gonna involve your glutes, and even your low back. You know, typically your low back isn't the problem. It's being in this position all day long, and then obviously go ahead and go into bad posture. Now, obviously our low back is going to be hurting because it is unsupported all the time, but now we have this big curve back here. We're going to get some pain in here or whatever, and we're just going to compensate for that constantly. So if you have a pain, if I stick my finger right here and you have, how are you going to sit that way? You're going to kind of kink, whatever. How is that going to feel when we're lined up like that all day long? So it is super important to either one, get out of this position, to stand up nice and tall, have a standing desk, whatever you can. That is somewhat preventative, that can kind of help. But the main thing is you're not going to think about it all day long. You don't want to be manual all day long, constantly thinking up, working like this, moving around. You have to get in the gym. You have to strengthen those muscles, or at the very least, you know, that's not downplaying the importance of, you know, when you're sitting down, paying attention to your posture a little bit. But the fact remains, there's no way in this position that his hamstrings and his glutes are going to be turned on and activated enough for a body to justify keeping the muscles there. They're going to support them. So if you have low back pain, the reason why that is so common is because it's not because your back is broken. It's not because there's something wrong with you in terms of the structure of your body. It is simply because we are in this position all day long. These muscles that support our posture, that support our spine, they're going away because they have no reason to in this position because of this very comfortable thing right here. It's wonderful throughout the day to not have to stand up all day long and work hard, but it does make those things go away. So corrective exercise, which just looks like regular resistance training in a good program, is going to be your ticket to getting stronger and having healthier, happier movement.